Hi everybody, thank you for joining me today. I'm Sally from Sally Stampers, and today I'm going to show you how to make this cute little, it's actually the popcorn Thinlits gift bag, and inside I have those really nice solid Easter eggs. I don't know, I think I've probably got about 8 or 10 in here, so you know you can get quite a few, but on the flip side not too many that you're going to eat them all and probably make yourself feel quite ill. But obviously you could fill them with any seasonal treats or anything like that, but I'm going to show you how I made this one. So I'm starting off with the popcorn Thinlits. You obviously only need the actual Thinlit that makes the popcorn box. So I'm using the Urban Underground DSP, which obviously, as you can see, I've cut to size. I'm going to stick with this delightful Dijon side because that coordinates with the bits and bobs that I've got going on there. So just grab my big shot. Okay. Put it so you can see it. So obviously we've got our base sandwich here, and then we're just going to stick our popcorn Thinlit on. I do apologise, there's somebody at the door and now the dogs are barking. There we go, that's got rid of one of them. Sorry about that. My son is here, so he'll sort it all out. Anyway, so that's one of the Thinlits cut out, but obviously we need two. So I'm going to stick the second one on that side. Same sandwich again, and run it through. Okay. So I'll just pop this off to one side. Okay, so there are two popcorn Thinlit dies cut out. So we're going to grab our bone folder and obviously gently initially, because this is paper and not card, fold those crease lines and just give them a little score, a little burnish with the bone folder. And then this one actually folds back in on itself. I don't need to burnish that one. And then last but not least, there's a very thin, you can see it, very thin score line here, which is your tab. So it will go if you're very gentle with it. So just give that a little fold and burnish, and then we do the same with the other one. So just fold those bits over, give them a score, fold that tab back the wrong way, and then just this one. Okay, so we've got our now scored and burnished pieces. So I'm now going to come in with my tear and tape, because I actually prefer using my tear and tape on these. But I'm also going to grab my silicone mat, which is an absolute dream when you come to using the tear and tape, because it's double-sided. You can't just get away with sticking it down anywhere, and it generally always sticks to your grid paper or whatever other paper you've got down. So silicone mat is worth its weight. So as you can see, I just sort of eyeballed the length of it, and then as close to the fold as you can get it, just pop that down. Because you're on your silicone mat, you can just lift it up, and then when you take, because you can see, hopefully you can see that it overhangs slightly because it's too wide for the tab, take your backing off and then very gently fold it in on itself, and it'll stick to itself, and then you can see that you don't have any overhanging. So once we've got that on, again on your silicone mat, just because it saves everything getting stuck, we'll just line that corner up with that edge, give it a little fold, done. There's no stickiness on the inside because you folded that tear and tape in. So we're going to do the same on this piece. So again, just sort of guesstimate your length. I mean, you can cut it to length if you want. Stick it on as close to the line, and the reason you're sticking it as close to that fold is because obviously that's where your join is, and you don't want it gaping and flapping, because that's how it'll end up getting damaged or not looking so nice. So again, just gently tucking that edge in, and then we're just going to stick it onto this one. So again, line the top up, and then line your base up, and then there we go. So that's the popcorn box made up. For the base, so you have two straight pieces if you like, and then two pieces that have got this extra fold. On the two pieces that have the extra fold, you need a couple of bits of the tear and tape. So just a little square, that's all you need. Pop it, get this right, on the inside of the box. So on the inside of the paper, take your backing off, okay, and then what you do is, while these are in, you pop this one down so it clicks underneath. You do the same with this one, so that when you come back up, your base already looks like it's done. And then again, I just pop my fingers inside, and once it's, you might need to give it a little wiggle, but you literally just press that down. And then again, I get my bone folder and I just give it an extra little press just to make sure that tear and tape's stuck. And obviously that is your basic popcorn box, and you can fill it if you like that way, but obviously I've done mine slightly different with a little clip, and I've folded the top in. So let's go with adding some of these lovely chocolate eggs. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Let's go for 10. So with my first fingers, I'm just going to push the sides in, and then with my thumbs and middle fingers, I'm pushing together. So you actually just encourage those to dip in, fold it together. Take a hold of the top very gently, because you will possibly need to just smooth that bit in there. That one's not too bad. And then the gold binder clip just sits on the top. And again, there's your completed popcorn box. And obviously it's entirely up to you how you decorate it. Mine's bulging at the bottom here. It's clearly got too many chocolates in, I think. So I've gone with the Delightful Dijon mini striped ribbon as well. So just cut a small length of that. So I'm going to cut that end straight. Fold it over very slightly at the top, so there's only a small amount going over. Put my clip back on, and then lay it down, and you can cut your base or the bottom of yours however you like. So I'm going to do an arrow this time. It actually looks a little bit like a tie, doesn't it? Okay, I've also added some of the Urban Underground DSP. I'm actually going to go with this one, I think, this time, this little grey striped one. So find the end. If you've not used washi before, you need to be mindful that they have a very small square at the start. So rip past that piece, and then you'll just be able to start afresh. So I've just ripped a small length that I'm just going to pop through the binder clip, and then try and line them up as best you can at the top. Okay, and then when you're happy with whatever length, you can just give them a little tear or a cut, whichever. So I'm quite happy with that one. And then last but not least, I'm using the bunch of Banners Thinlits and the Banners For You stamps, because I just think this is lovely, and I think that it really does finish this box off. So I'm going with the double banners here, so just grabbing a scrap of delightful Dijon cardstock, and I'm going to use, no, I'm going to stick with my basic black, I think, for this one. So let's get those banners out first. So I'm going to pop that, oops, crikey, glad that wasn't my toe. I'm going to pop this on an E-block, and then obviously get some nice juicy ink on it. Make sure you've got coverage. There's a tiny bit there that that's not quite covered, but I actually think that it will add to it. So stamp that on there, and then I'm going to grab the same sentiment, which is for you and enjoy. So I shall pop for you on a G block, and then enjoy on the B block. And again, just get it nice and juicy. Stamp it on, and the same with enjoy. I mean, you can add any other decoration you wish, but I just quite like these ones. I think they're ideal for a masculine gift as well, because let's be honest, we do struggle with finding gifts for our male friends, don't we, or family. So to the bunch of Banners Thinlits, and obviously we have the double one here. So all that to one side, back comes the big shot, and we're simply going to stick it on here. Oops. Stick it on here. There is a correct way of doing this. As you can see, you've got quite a long bit here and then a shorter bit there, which obviously correlates with the banner. So line that all up, top of the sandwich on, run it through. Sort that out in a minute. I'll take that out of the way, and as you can see, we're left with our little banner. Now, as you can see on this one, it is actually stuck to the ribbon, and I did that by simply adding some of the tear and tape. So I just flipped it over, just a couple of small pieces of the tear and tape. I find tear and tape sticks better to ribbon than a glue dot or, you know, our snail or fast fuse. I just think it seems to almost be what it was made for. I know it wasn't, but I really prefer to use it. Oops. So let's just take the backing off that one. And obviously I cut it a bit long, so I'm going to just tuck that back on itself. And then, oops, a bit way over, so let's go for right at the edge. It's a little bit off centre, but hey ho. And there you have it. Two cute little boxes or bags. Don't put too much in, your bottom will bulge. But yeah, two cute little boxes that I think, like I said, is ideal for masculine. Certainly if you've got any boys that are going to be Easter egg hunting or anything like that, then you could decorate these for them easily. I added some of the washi tape to the bottom here. I'm tempted to put another length of this one around the bottom, just to tie in with the bit that I put on the binder clip, and you don't have to add it. Like I said, I just thought that it looked quite cute, and it just sort of added a little more to the DSP. So there you go. 2 cute little popcorn Thinlit sweetie bags that are relatively quick and easy to make. All the details are on my blog, details of which are below, and all the items that I've used you can also purchase in my shop, again the link of which is below. Hope you have a great day guys, hope to see you again soon. Bye!